Yeah, it's rolling. Okay. So I've had a lot of y'all coming around and asking me about how my audition with The Voice went and everything. So I've there's a lot of you, and I do mean a lot of you. Across all of my social media platforms as well as YouTube, I'm I'm probably sitting around like 300 to 400 strong. If you don't assume that at least like 25% of that is carryover from one to the next. But a lot of you are reaching out to me individually and asking me how that went. And I don't have the time in my day to respond to each of you. So I figured I'd go ahead, not that I don't love you, so I figured I'd go ahead and record a video response for y'all instead that I'll go ahead and post. Um, it didn't go well. Let's just say they aren't exactly looking for the style of music that I bring to the table. And that's not just coming from me. I know quite a few amazing metal and rock vocalists that also have been auditioning with The Voice this season, and it's arguably some of them it make me look like a joke, but even they got turned down. So it's they aren't exactly looking for the style of music that I bring to the table or that others like myself bring to the table. They're looking for like the next Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber, looking for the next Disney radio icon and big TV idol. And let's be real. I should never be on any public televised anything ever. So I didn't really actually seriously give that any credence or weight that I would have an actual shot with that show, but I had enough people tell me that I should audition for it that more specifically American Idol, but I missed the cutoff age by about 2 years. I believe it's like 31 or 30 that they hit for the cutoff age, and I'm 33. Even though, yes, I know I don't look like it. I look like I'm perpetually in fucking college, but I'm 33. So I showed up, did my best, gave it my best shot, and they weren't interested. And same story for a bunch of my other buddies that all auditioned for it as well. It's just another bump in the road. It's not gonna get me down. Like I said, I didn't really think I had an actual shot of getting on that show anyway. I just wanted to show up and do it. I do have one that I haven't been talking about this one publicly, but I do have one set up with America's Got Talent next month. I believe it's on the 16th or 19th or something. I can't remember exactly, but next month I got one with America's Got Talent. Again, I don't really expect great things from that either. That show is more for it's like an even meaner American Idol audition process, but fuck it, I'm gonna show up and give him my best shot anyway. But if y'all think that was gonna stop the Rage Master from raging on, you're sorely mistaken. uh I'm I've been cranking up things pretty fucking intensely the last couple of months. I've been figuring out how to mix and master and record even properly on my own. And my channel's been seeing some actual slow but healthy progress in terms of subscribers over on YouTube. That's my main focus. It's always going to be my main focus is YouTube. I know I post over on my other social medias: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Well, X, sorry, and Threads. I post stuff over there, but all of that is just to advertise the YouTube channel. Um, there hasn't exactly been a whole lot of carryover from TikTok. Facebook's different. Quite a few of you guys have come over from Facebook, and quite a few of you come over from Instagram. But TikTok, I'm not seeing a whole lot of transition. Um, so I've been seeing some actual healthy progress in subscriber base growing over there. It's slow, but I started out last month at about 210. I guess this month is September still. I keep thinking it's October. So I started off in September at 210, and I've released probably only about like 4 or 5 videos throughout the whole month, maybe 6. I'm up to about the 240 to 250 range. Last I checked, it was 244, and that was like 2 or 3 days ago. Um, but every time I release a new video, I see at least like at least 5 to 10 new subscribers joining up, becoming a part of the Rage Nation. So it is what it is. Getting on one of those TV shows would be a shortcut, and as I always say, the only way is all the way. That audition was more for those of you who have supported me and believed in me enough to want to push me to do something like that. It was more of a service to you and y'all than it was for me. For me, it was just another opportunity to show up and show what I can do. And I did. I did my fucking best. I did 2 different auditions. I did a video audition that consisted of My December by Linkin Park and Basket Case by Green Day. And then a live video audition that I did Through Glass by Stone Sour, and that's my comfort song. That's the song I've dedicated to my son for the majority of his life, because me and his mother split custody of him 50-50. It's basically every 4 months one of us has him and then the other one doesn't. Excuse me, wubba lubba dub dub. Oof, another one. So that's always been my song and my comfort song. Like whenever I'm having a bad day and I just want to be with my boy and I can't, I'll sing that song to help me get by. And I dedicated that song to him because half of his life I'm looking at him through glass, through a phone screen or a laptop screen or otherwise. I know the song was written for more angry reasons, and it's a fucking funny story. If y'all haven't heard the story of how that song was written, you should look into it. It's fucking hysterical. But that's my song to my son, and that's what I performed for him, and they weren't having it. A lot of what I've gotten for like feedback on the interwebs is presence and presentation, and basically because I didn't set myself up in a more professional way. I sang in my buddy's car, dressed exactly as you see right now, and they basically want people to be a little more formal and professional with their auditions, and I am the furthest thing from professional in anything I do. So, yeah, I showed up, gave him the best shot. Didn't happen. Just another bump in the road on a long, winding road of greatness. But yeah, as I stated before, I have been cranking things up to about 1 million. I've been figuring some tips and tricks, studying a whole bunch of stuff for how to make my own stuff, my own like vocal covers and stuff sound that much better. What you guys see me wearing right now are the exact headphones that I got from the fucking dollar store that I have been using to record those Smule covers on my phone for the past year, over a year now, and it's not the best audio quality, but I've got some other equipment that I can utilize thanks to one of my best buddies in the whole wide world. I love you. You know who you are. I still have about at least like a dozen of these Smule covers that I've got to at least get out, because I did the time. I wasted my time in doing them, and I don't like wasting time, so I'm going to use them regardless. But starting very soon, I am going to be actually taking a more professional approach with doing those vocal covers, as well as doing some more of my own original creative works. I've found quite a few really awesome and really amazingly talented people that all want to collaborate with me and work on some original projects, as well as some other songs that are still in the process of being mixed and mastered with my old band Carina. My buddy Drew, who runs Drop Dead Productions, is still running through and mixing and mastering those, and makes me happy because I thought after we all kind of split when I had to move out of town that those were just going to stay dead in the water. But we've, me and him have reached back out and connected again recently, and he's assured me otherwise that he does intend on getting those songs finished up that we did together. So should be some more Carina projects coming your guys' way pretty soon. But yeah, I'm just getting started, motherfuckers. Like, I'm a big fuck it adjustment. I've been doing this shit for fun for the past year and haven't really taken it all that seriously. But I'm getting serious now. I'm getting pretty fucking serious now. I've had, I never actually believed I could do anything. Singing's always been more of a passion to me than it ever was. And aspiration for an actual career. But I've had enough of you all coming along and reassuring me that I do have what it takes to be able to make it. So stopped listening to myself and started listening to y'all, because I'll be real with you. I'm my own fucking worst enemy when it comes to doing anything in life. Like, I always compare myself to other people, and if I'm not doing as good as those other people, which are professionals that have been doing it for years and had to be at my exact point that I'm at right now to even get to where they are, and it's always stopped me from giving anything a serious try. So y'all have come around and reassured me otherwise, whether it be people that have heard or seen me, sing karaoke live, or come to my various band projects, shows that my various band projects have put on, or like other, my Carina project is one. That's one where that was the real big defining moment for me, because it was the first time I was ever actually in an actual professional studio recording environment ever, and those songs are pretty fucking amazing, and my voice ended up sounding incredible in all of those, better than I ever thought I could. The way I could always hear myself through my ears and in my head singing, but I could never get it out onto a recording myself until I started working with my buddy Drew, who kind of walked me through the steps of how to actually properly be a vocalist. Sorry, I'm thirsty. One sec. But yeah, I'm just getting started. Motherfuckers. The fire's been lit. The fire rises. I don't even know if that's how the line goes, but I don't know how to end this. So thank y'all for your love and your belief and your support in me. And here's to many more joining the Rage Nation before too long. The only way